Good morning, y'all. Daily devotional, the word for you today. You have heard that it was said, but I say to you. Matthew 5, verse 21 to 22. Act and react like a Christian. Around the turn of the century, the 19th century, a Russian physician named Ivan Pavlov won a Nobel Prize for his experiments with dogs. All of them had one thing in common. They salivated around food. But Pavlov wanted to find out if salivation could be caused by another stimulus. So he conditioned the dogs by ringing a bell before feeding them. Eventually, the dinner bell caused salivation, even if the food wasn't served. Pavlov referred to this learning relationship as a conditioned reflex. We have all been consciously and subconsciously conditioned our entire lives. Much of our behavior was dictated by those conditioned reflexes. Some conditioned reflexes are as normal and natural as a blush. Others are as destructive as drinking to drown our sorrows. But conscious or subconscious, harmless or harmful, one thing is certain: we are far more conditioned than we realize. And one dimension of our spiritual growth is being reconditioned by the grace of God. Jesus said, "I have heard that it was said, but I say to you." Jesus uses his couplet repeatedly. What was he doing? He was uninstalling Old Testament applications and reinstalling New Testament truths. It was no longer an eye for an eye. Jesus upgraded it to turn to them the other cheek, which required reconditioned reflexes. See Matthew 5, verse 38 through 39. Sometimes it's much easier to act like a Christian than to react like one. Much easier to act like a Christian than react like one. How does this change in our reactions? How does this change in our reactions take place? By the Holy Spirit. We are being changed to be like Jesus. This change comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. 2 Corinthians 3, verse 18. Wishing you all a good day. Check out www.thewordforyou.com. God bless.